Hi everyone, just to be different this time. Welcome once again to our 777 located in Mississauga in our facility UFLY Simulator Inc. I'd like to welcome you guys back again. We today are going to do a flight on a beautiful KLM on the flight back from last week. This time we're departing from Princess Julian Airport at St. Martin all the way to Schiphol in Amsterdam. Before we continue, I'd like to thank Gabriel da Silva. He's going to be a captain today. I'm going to call him Captain Shorty because he's wearing shorts today. It must be summer.
I just came out of the beach.
And you didn't have a time to get your pants on. That's all right. That's all right.
It's too hot out there.
It's just the two of us here anyway. I also would like to thank Andrew Plater from Falconer Videos, YouTuber, and also our regular guys from Go Live TV, Juliano De Luca, plus Roku TV, our own cable YouTube channel, and everybody else watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. We're going to have some fun. So thank you and join us on the flight. Welcome to our 777-200LR simulator. Now today, Captain Shorty,
okay.
We are departing. Our flight number is KLM 751. Our aircraft is a 777-200LR. We are departing from the airport TNCM to destination EHAM. And our alternative airport will be Echo Bravo Bravo Romeo. We're going to have a flight level 350, and our departure is direct to...
I think 350?
Yes, 350,
yes,
and our seats are?
And we're climbing up to 390.
390, okay. So what's our seat? Keep on going. On the paper there, and you'll see our seat, so we're going to mention quickly a little bit.
Oh, okay. Our sit is Monarch 2?
Okay, and that's going to take us direct to 186 North, 3 North, and then we're going to Manolo. After Nadu, Obike, and we're going to continue going. At that point, we'll be at flight level 370.
On our route.
Yes. So,
correct.
Have you done already our zero fuel weight?
Yes, I have.
Everything is done?
Yes,
so,
I have.
What's our weight today for the takeoff?
Our weight today is 259,000 kilos.
All right.
Gross weight.
Perfect. And how much fuel we have?
We have 70,100.
Okay.
Okay. And we are going to you mentioned the altitude. Our cost index is 170 today, Claudio.
Wow.
So that's a little pretty high, but that's what it says there. So
all right.
What I put.
That's good. So we have done already the walk around. So plane is all set. There's no wear and tear or any physical damage. Once we finished the walk around, we'll come back inside. Okay, Captain da Silva, I'm back inside. I finished the walk around.
Very good.
So let's continue starting our checklist. We are still doing a checklist here manually. 777 has electronic checklist. Very shortly, we're going to start to use that electronic checklist. Okay?
You're going to use
so
the checklist?
Yes, right there.
Oh, you want me to? Okay. All right. Inspection.
Done.
Oxygen. Check. I'll check here.
Check.
Check. FMC. All done.
All done. All set.
All loaded. Briefing.
Briefing. We are taking off. We already just did. We're taking off on runway heading 096. We're originally climbing to 4,000 feet.
And then we will climb higher.
Now, once I'm going to be the pilot flying today, once we line up the plane on the runway, we'll wait for the clearance to take off. Once we do so, I'm going to push forward the thrust levers to about 40%, wait for the engines to stabilize. When it does so, I'm going to push it down the toga. That's going to take us the plane to about 92% of power on N1, and I'm going to keep my hand on the throttles until here view 1. View 1 will be at the speed of 148, At 148, I'll then say view 1. I'll move my hand from the throttles, and then from that moment on, we are committed to fly. If anything happens before view 1, we'll have the auto brakes on RTO. I'll then disengage the auto throttle. I will bring the throttles to idle, then push forward the thrust reverse levers, and we'll make a full stop on the plane. We assess the situation, and then we contact the tower if we can remove the plane from the runway or not.
Very good.
All right?
Yep.
Excellent.
Very good. All right, so altitudes, flight instruments. Altimeters, flight instruments.
2992, 2992, 2992. Check.
Okay, brake is
Off.
set off.
Okay.
Confirm. Flight fuel controls are off.
Fuel control switches are off.
Check.
Cut off.
Okay. Transponder.
Transponder is still in off position.
Logbooks we have and
Received.
received. APU
APU is running.
is running. Correct. Okay. Pre-flight checklist complete.
All right, so we're gonna just find out if our passengers are all inside.
I did check for pushback. We have clearance for pushback.
We did.
Yes, we did.
So all the doors are closed already, Captain.
Doors automatically can be closed.
So let me just double check.
Check.
Yes, all
Yep,
the doors are
all
closed.
The doors are getting close.
Okay, so we're gonna push back.
There's one more there.
One more there. So what's that going on with that door?
All right, here we go.
Let's find out. It's done.
They're closing it now.
Okay, now the doors are closed. All right, Captain, you are the one on the radio. You're gonna contact the ground. Okay, so let me just,
Oh, where's the button? Okay. Flight, what was
Go
it?
ahead.
Yeah, we'll push back, please.
Set parking brake.
Park your brake set.
our flight is KLM 751.
Yeah, I gotta have the little note all the time. Right here.
Okay, steering pin insert. Please release brakes.
Brakes released.
Push it back.
Seatbelt signs are on, and the doors are locked behind us.
All right, so we go before start checklist. All right, external power.
Is disconnect.
That's connected already, and cabin windows,
All locked.
seatbelt signs,
On.
correct, check. Hydraulic pumps,
On.
fuel pump, fuel
On.
fuel quantity is checked.
Check 70.3.
Okay, fuel quantity
All engines
Enough.
clear for startup.
and fuel pumps.
On.
Okay, beacon
Beacon is on.
and autopilot panel.
So we're gonna start the engine first, right?
Yeah, that's
So-
autopilot panel is all checked,
I'll check.
and the reference speeds.
Reference speed's done.
Okay,
All right, starting engine number 2, Captain.
starting on to.
Engine number 2 is starting it. Just gonna reset.
And just give me the engine. Thank you. To complete the list, trim,
Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Tell him.
parking brake set.
Okay, towing signals removed. Please wait for my hand signal on your left-hand side. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ciao. Au revoir.
You can start up number one.
Engine, starting engine number 1. I'm gonna put the anti-ice on auto.
Oh, we got some oil pressure on number 2 there, or number 1. In this case, we go there.
Fuel control switch valve is on. We now just wait for the engines to start.
All right, and make sure the doors are closed.
Yes.
Start before start checklist complete. All right, so after start. Ready
After
for that?
start. So just double check what's our trim on the flight plan. Trim is 575. That's perfect. You got
Yep.
it.
Got that set. All right, so such a short taxi,
right.
so we're gonna do the after start checklist.
Okay.
Right here. Okay, engine de-ice.
The ice is auto.
Recalls? Any recalls?
No recalls.
Check. And auto brakes.
Auto brakes on RTO.
Check. Flaps set.
Flaps on 5.
All right. final load sheet. We do
Received.
And flight deck doors
Are locked.
And already locked it.
And I'm gonna check the flight controls. So full left,
Yep.
center, full right, center, full up, nose up, full nose down, center.
That should be back a little bit. All right.
Right foot for the rudder, good. Left foot for the left rudder, excellent. Flight controls are checked. We are clear to taxi the plane.
We are clear.
Taxi lights on. I have control, Captain. Can you release the parking brake for me, please?
Parking brake released.
Andrew, if you can, just switch the camera for the tiller from time to time, or the outside view. That'll be great, okay?
All right, so you start. You can start rolling, and after you start rolling, we'll do
Ladies and
the.
gentlemen, may I ask that you direct your attention to the
I guess
forward
after
part
her.
of each cabin, to the TV monitors, for a brief and important message about the safety features and procedures for this aircraft. Please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seats are in the upright position, and the tray tables in front of you secured ready for takeoff.
All right, so let's do the before takeoff checklist, and because, like I said, we still have such a short taxi.
All
Okay,
right.
so flap set 5.
5 in green.
Check. Transponder.
Transponder is on auto,
And-
RT, RA.
Flight controls we checked.
Yes.
Trim is set.
Set.
And alert
TRRA.
alert crew we already did. Perfect. All right, that's completes the before takeoff checklist.
All right, Captain. It looks like we're number 2 for takeoff. There's a little guy in front of us,
Okay.
and Captain Shorty.
I love them. I love them. They're nice.
Oh, he actually just landed. He's just there. That's good. So we are number 1 for takeoff, Captain. We've been cleared to line up the plane on runway 10.
Yes, we are cleared for line up and hold.
All right.
09.
We say 10.
Now, as you know, you can explain this airport has no taxiways except this little taxiway we're going to do right here, and our hold is very short.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
That's called my laser disintegrator. Only in a simulator.
So our hold is very short on the runway because there's always planes coming in, and there's no taxiways, so they don't like to have planes on the runway too long. A little info there.
All right, Captain.
And you know, Claudio, at this point here, I like to look ahead there at the beach and say, "See you later." Well, I'll join you later.
Yes, right on. That's the famous Maho Beach. That when we came in, we just did that landed nice close approach to the beach where people, you folks probably watched some videos of that. Now today we're gonna blast some people off the fence. Hey guys, get out of there. We're gonna line up the plane and we're gonna show the outside view. This system, you can turn the strobe lights on. Runway lights on.
Yep. Check.
And at this point we can take the taxi lights off. There you go. All right.
And we can take these off too.
It's daytime.
Yeah. We'll just leave those on.
All right, before takeoff, checklist, Captain.
All right, we are cleared for takeoff. So any time you're ready, we have the clearance.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly stop it here, right in front of the number 10, which is runway 10. Just wanted to quickly show the outside view. Gonna change the view on the plane. Look what we're doing to the guys at the beach. Can you see that, Andrew? Look at that. That's cool.
Or
That's the maximum. Can you see that?
blowing all the sand.
All right, so let's go back inside. We are clear to take off, Captain. I have control.
Okay, parking brake is off. You have
Parking
brakes?
brake is off.
All right.
Okay, So power to about 40% on the thrust levers. Thrust power is set. Engine is stabilized. I push down the toga. Thrust reference speeds are armed.
Yep.
Speed is alive.
Check.
Check. Cross check. Great.
Cross check. B1 and rotate.
B2 2000 remaining. 1000 remaining.
Gear up.
Positive rate.
LNAV coming on.
Too low. Terrain.
A little heavy today.
Little heavy.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at the mountain. It's a very close view. Just gonna show you guys the outside. That's the takeoff in St. Martin. Look our beautiful plane. Okay, flaps 1, please.
Check. Right, accelerate to 240.
All right. And wait. Flaps up, please.
Flaps up.
So I'm gonna go back inside view. Oh, we're gonna go right into that cloud. All right, so we're gonna
set power to 250.
250. And we've been clear now to 20,000 feet. You can select 20,000.
All right.
Climb a little bit more, Captain. Please select VNAV and autopilot on, please. There you go. Okay, autopilot's on. After takeoff checklist, please.
All right, gear up.
Gear up. Check.
Flaps.
All up.
Anti-ice. Auto.
Auto.
Lights.
Lights are off.
And your APU is off. You want to keep it on?
Cool it off. No, we're gonna turn it off. APU is cool it down.
All set. After takeoff checklist complete. Got the other.
That's perfect. So I was flying here the other day with Philip, and we were kind of going through the checklist, okay? And it worked very nice. He was showing me that we're not using much. We should be starting to get more familiarized with that because it works. It works.
But the issue with that is they don't. This is all automated. So a lot of stuff we have on our checklist that we announce, you don't have to announce there because it's already checked by the pilot, by the plane.
And that he told me yesterday, on Monday when he was here, basically when he says after takeoff checklist, and we go to the page there, if it's all green,
You don't have to say anything.
you just have to say after takeoff checklist complete.
Yes.
That's all.
So in a way that's good, but in a different way, the other one is more educational.
True.
Right? That's the
True.
point I'm trying to
Yes,
get
true. That's true. The way we have it done
Yeah.
in a paper, we say mentioning so people who's watching us can see what we're doing it.
at. I mean, Claudio, it would be so nice if I had this on my Cessna, but I don't. It's a checklist that's a mile long, kind of deal, right?
So we are just passing 10,000 feet. We are now climbing about 1,900 feet per minute.
Okay, we have the standard. We could click that. The standard here is much lower than in Ontario or Canada. Okay, the reason for that is that's the way they have it because it's low, and they have just different standards. So all over the world, it's different decision altitudes, right?
It's just like the
Canada is 18,000, I think.
yeah. Most North America is 18,000. Brazil is also 18,000. South America is 18,000.
So they probably have a lower.
Now it's just like I got an email the other day showing the power outlets around the world.
Okay, that's
Okay, when you travel, I mean, you have your plugs to connect your phone or your laptop or charge any device you have, and every time you have to have those adapters because different countries they have different ones,
plugs. Yeah, different
right?
plugs.
And it's funny, some countries like the ones outlets that Brazil uses, only Brazil and Switzerland use the same one.
Interesting.
England is also very unique. It's different.
Different, yes.
So it's a shame because what they do is basically when you travel aboard, you either have to have those transformers or adapters, or you're gonna have to spend some money on it. I have a little kit that has all kinds of it. They all go inside to each other, and you like the transformer. But take it out, and they used in many different ones.
It's funny you mentioned that because back in the day,
Nothing to do with aviation, huh? By the way, we're talking because we're over 10,000 feet. Otherwise, we wouldn't.
That's right. No, but when I used to travel back then, I had a big problem. Is the devices that I had wasn't compatible to the powers around the world. So we had to have little transformers along with the adapter.
Because different voltage.
Right. But nowadays, like Apple, that transformer, you can actually grab that transformer and plug it into the European power, and it'll still work. You just need the adapter for the different plugs.
It's 110 or 220.
Yeah, but it changes automatically. That's pretty neat.
Captain, will be clear to climb all the way
39,000.
Well, initially we're going to go to 36. So we're going to burn some fuel first, and then we get into 39,000. So we're just passing 20,000 feet. At this point, we're still climbing. Engines are on climb speed to about 96% of power.
Actually, let's find out how much fuel it's burning now. So right now we actually are burning 7,000 kilos an hour for each engine.
Yeah, well,
so that's quite a bit of fuel.
That's pretty much when we burn most of the fuel on the takeoff, right? And if I look the outside, if I show the folks outside, look at that. We're not climbing as much, as I said, about 3,000 feet per minute, which is very reasonable for the 777. And I can change the view on the plane, and look at that. We can see the jets. Oh, look at that. And we got a...
That's the vapor. It's caused by the vapor of the engines and the moisture.
So the hot, like the exhaust gas temperature is about 575 centigrades.
Yep, and outside it's pretty well.
Yeah.
minus 12 Celsius.
Minus 12 Celsius.
So that's why it's doing that. Yeah.
Hot and cold. It means like hot chocolate and a cocoa.
There
Yummy, yummy. Although I don't like hot chocolate or cold chocolate at all. I don't eat chocolate. Can you believe that? I like the smell, but I'm allergic.
Oh.
Yeah, my friend. And you thought I was perfect. You see, I'm not.
We all have our own little
There you go.
things to worry about.
There you go. So
I can't have chocolate anymore now.
really?
Well, it has sugar.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, my
So-
friend. You gotta watch that. You can lose your medical license and you'll no longer be flying.
That's right.
So let's put it back inside view. There you go. Beautiful sky. We are just approaching 27,000 feet of flight level 270, climbing to 36. So there's 9,000 feet for us to climb. Engines are still going a nice range. We are now burning a little bit more, just lower than 6,000 kilos per engine per hour.
So it went from 7 down to 5 now.
Yep.
5, 6. So the
Just
higher
below 6.
we climb, the less it burns, and the less fuel we waste.
Yep. So since we started the engines, we already burned over 3,000 kilos of fuel.
That's right.
So 29,000 feet. We are now climbing. Our next waypoint will be Nadu, which is 18.2 nautical miles away from us. Now, going back here to our flight plan, we're going to discuss a little bit as we're getting some latitude, longitude coordinates to fly as we'll be flying over the ocean. And Andrew is going to show you guys the map that we are flying today from St. Martin to Amsterdam. He's going to add on the video, so you guys are going to see the map where we're flying, okay? All right, we just passed 30,000 feet. At this moment, we can turn the seatbelt signs off. And everybody can go to the washroom as they wish. We are just passing 31,000. See, we're not climbing as much anymore. We're just climbing about 1,700 feet per minute, and we were climbing about 3,000 a little while ago.
So if in a real flight, Claudio, so our audience will know, or I don't know what they call them, but anyway, we would, we would every 2 hours mark down our position
And our fuel consumption.
and fuel consumption.
Yeah.
And it's all here and it looks like this. I don't know if they could see that, but it looks something like that.
And each way we put how much fuel we actually burned from what we had to do it.
That's right.
And the time that we passed that point.
So that's and it depends on the policy of the company too. Usually it's every 2 hours you do a report. But just for
And that makes sense.
just more info. That's all.
And that makes sense. So that way we know precisely if we are burning more fuel or less fuel than what we're supposed to.
That's
Less
right.
fuel, that's no problem. More fuel, that could be a problem, right?
Yes.
So that's why we have to check.
And the position is important too. Also we report the temperature outside, is because let's see if we're flying over the Atlantic. Yeah.
See there?
Yeah, we have to change it.
Yeah. See?
But if we're flying over the North Pole, the company will monitor our situation, the temperature. If the temperature gets too low, fuel freezes. So they would tell us to go lower or higher, and to make up that heating, to heat up the wings a little bit, makes a little difference. So we also monitor that a lot. So lots of stuff going on. It's not like we're just sitting down here and watching magazines, right?
Yes.
There is lots of stuff going on.
35,000, 1,000 to go. That's why you folks heard the little beep. That beep is reminding us 1,000 to go. Okay, so that's pretty good. How you see, Gabriel?
Yeah.
It doesn't, I mean, I'm fine with that. Nobody noticed.
But that might go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do that tonight.
Sure.
And just one bulb.
As part of
Maintenance. All right, we are now reaching 36,000 feet. We're gonna fly here for about 2 hours until we burn some fuel and we get a little lighter. Then we're gonna climb to 39,000 feet. And we'll be seeing you guys when we start to descend. Folks, thanks for enjoying us for now. We'll see you soon. Bye. Our next waypoint is...
I think you have to say it again.
Sorry, folks. I'm back now for good. Sorry about that. We're now starting to descend to 35,000 feet to the next waypoint called Ratlo. And Ratlo is about 5 nautical miles away from us. The next waypoint, it will be in another 40 nautical miles, which called Romeo Echo Delta Foxtrot Alpha. And that we should be at the altitude of 23,000 feet of flight level 230. Now, funny that it shows on the CDU. Not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it here. We should have changed the camera for the upper camera. If it says flight level 230 below, not above. So we're now going to select 230. We're going to press select onto the programming into the VNAV, and we're going to descend to 230. So, Captain, we're going to have a briefing for the landing. Can we go through the flight plan, and can you tell me we are going to land on runway 06 left. ILS, I mean just 06. And our stars, which stars are we using it? We are using the REDF 1A, which is Romeo Echo Delta Foxtrot 1A. Okay?
Let's see if I can find it here on the chart.
If we do, we can send a snapshot picture to Andrew, so we'll be able to put that on the video after, so people will be able to see it. Where is Andrew? So
it's a 1A, correct?
1A. So that's us right there. Okay, it's recording the central camera. We're now reaching 30,000 feet. We're going to put the seatbelt signs on, and we are going to So we just flew over the UK. We are now flying over the French Canal or the English Canal actually, and that's gonna take us straight to Netherlands and straight to Amsterdam. We are reaching 26,000 feet.
Here it is.
Okay. So what's going to be our briefing for landing there, Captain?
Our briefing will be starting here. It's well, I'm going to skip all this stuff here, but we are going to a waypoint called a little different. Well, just follow this then, because I don't know. The name is the same, but the procedure is different. I have to check that.
So we are descending all the way to now the waypoint will be Sulut. We are 38 nautical miles, and Sulut we should be at flight level 140.
Here, take a look at that one. That's similar to the one we're doing here.
Yes. So we're going all the way on heading 065, and then we turn 71 degrees, and then we intercept the ILS on Schiphol, runway 6 to a 59 degrees. ILS will be 1110. Can you check for me, please? ILS will be 110.55, and heading 059. So we gotta correct that.
56.
Yeah, we have it here 59. So we should correct that.
Well, it's there, so it's in the database.
All right.
So we just leave it.
In case of misapproach, can you tell me what we're doing?
Yep. We are misapproach is going to after just 2,000 feet to a waypoint called. Let me just get out of here. No, we just climbed 2,000 feet.
On runway heading, and we contact the tower and wait for instructions.
Exactly.
That's perfect.
Yep.
Excellent, Captain.
They'll give us vectors to the position that we need to go.
And our speed below 10,000 feet should be 250 knots.
Correct. 250. Yep.
All right.
Very
Okay,
good.
briefing is complete. Let's go for a descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Seatbelt signs. They're on. Altimeters.
While we're still on standard. Recalls. No recalls.
Oh, you're reading that one?
Yes. Notes.
Auto brakes.
Auto brakes on 2.
Recalls, you already did that.
Landing data received. We have to do the VREF speeds and minimums.
And arrival briefing.
Arrival briefing is done. So flaps 30, VREF speed will be 147 plus 5 as the weather is good. Minimums. Can you check it again? What's the minimums?
That's
I forgot to look at that.
That's what I was going to check right now.
Landing brief is complete.
I think I took too much stuff.
And the way you do it, you see how it is here, Gabriel? All green. Okay, now you close that. Once you open again, it goes to the next page.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. See, next page.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That would be the approach.
I do it.
I learned yesterday with Philippe.
I usually do it manually. Like
Don't forget,
I
he's
flip
he's a 777 pilot, right? So I did it with him. See, for the approach, all we need to do is altimeters.
That's it.
So we are already done. So I click it. So when we call it again, you say the approach checklist is complete. So what's the minimums?
280. Oh, well, no.
I was so close, huh? I was 270.
Well, you put 280.
Did I?
Yeah.
Then I was right.
Let's see. Let's see if I'm right.
So we are approaching 17,000. See, it changed it already, Gabriel. Look at that.
But I took a picture of it already.
96.
Yeah.
It changed it, so it corrected. So I just wanted to double check. So ILS for runway 06, the frequency will be 110.55 and heading 096.
That's funny.
Why? What is that, Captain? Talk to me.
Do you see any minimums on that chart?
It should be there.
Not on this one. Okay, let's check again. You know, this is why I like paper in my hand. This is good, but paper is better. Okay, let's go see here. Just give me a second here. There we go. Oh, see that? 188. Pretty close.
Very close. So we're gonna select 10,000 feet. Gonna continue
180.
to.
We could keep it at 180. Or we could put it to 190. Let's put it in 190, closer. There you go. Okay, so that's that. You want to take a look at this before we land, since you're landing?
All right. So we're already going to Sugo, which we're descending to 10,000 feet.
Yep.
And our ramp is going to take us right to the waypoint called Alpha Mike 110. And then from there we're going to make a slightly left turn and we intercept the ILS. At this moment we should have a speed of 180 and flaps 5.
And altitude?
And altitude will be 2,000.
Correct.
See, we are right on the profile. We have RNP 0.30 and ANP 0.04. We are now reaching, we just passed 13,000, descending to 10,000 feet. We are ready to slow down to 250 knots. This is good. And we've done approach checklist, haven't we? So now
not yet. We're still need to be at 50 nautical miles away.
Okay.
So as soon as we get that established,
12,000.
so we go legs here. 9. Yeah, it's after this turn we can do the
Okay.
approach.
Oh, I can see the coast of Netherlands already on the right hand side. Look at the beauty of the 777 having a E-top, son. We crossed right in the middle of the Atlantic. We didn't have to go all the way north. Beauty, yeah? Beautiful. $11,000 feet, Captain. Don't you want it to zoom in a little bit?
No, I'm just waiting for the turn.
There you go.
I'm looking for that turn. Then I can do the checklist.
1,000 to go, Captain. We are just approaching 10,000 feet. And the next waypoint will be 28 nautical miles, and we should be at that waypoint at 2,000 feet. And have a speed of 180 back then. With flaps on 5.
Looking good.
Looking good.
Alright. There's 10,000 coming up.
Yeah, and that's our turn.
There's our turn. Okay. Radios and courses. Set.
Set.
Altimeters.
Set. 2992.
Okay. Alert the crew. You want to do that? Alert the crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we take the captain a few... Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you store any electronic devices until we are safe.
You can cancel here, you know that, right?
Yeah. Such devices could interfere with
Press the wrong one.
landing equipment on board the
That's all right.
aircraft. In final preparation for landing, please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seatbelts are in the upright position, and your tray tables are stowed. Any hand luggage should be underneath the seat in front of you or placed in the overhead locker. The flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to complete the final compliance check and to collect any remaining cups or glasses.
What does that mean?
All right. Landing lights on, please.
Landing light.
Below 10,000. Runway lights on only. No taxi lights. Runway lights on. There you go. Okay. Approach checklist is complete. We just close it.
All right. So the next one will be landing list.
Yes.
Okay. So hit the button. See what happens.
Landing.
Oh my gosh. Eh? That's a really nice tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were flying here on Monday.
That was really
He
nice.
wants to show me a few stuff.
Yeah.
We'll go fooling around. So, oh, that's cool.
That's an interesting tip.
So we should use a little bit the speed brakes to slow down a little bit. And that's the sound you guys will listen to it. So let's go for the speed brake is armed. It will be. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear.
So you want me to do landing checklist?
Yes.
All right. So lights
on as required.
Gear not yet. Just a moment. Speed brakes.
Speed brake is armed and auto brakes on 2.
Okay. And flaps.
Flaps. We're going to slow down as the tower is telling us to slow down to 200. So once I select here, we go from the VNAV mode on the speed, which is programmed before. Once I hit this button here, we can actually open or close the window, and we can decide it here what we want. See?
Well, if you hit it again, it'll go back to the original
To
setting.
the 200 or 250.
That's right.
What was the original settings?
Yeah.
See? There you go. Now, I can slow down a little bit faster using the speed brake, which is on top of the wing. Let me show you guys outside. Right there. If you want to show a little bit the outside plane view, Andrew, please. and flaps 1.
Good, set.
Flaps 5, Gabriel.
Flaps 5.
That's good. I'm gonna continue with my hands on the speed brake until we slow down a little bit more. We are now 205, speed brake is down again. I'm gonna go back to the inside view. We are good, 205, flaps 5. Our next waypoint will be Alpha Mike 110, and that's when we intercept the ILS on runway 06. Oh, I can see already Amsterdam right there, Gabriel.
Was that it?
Yeah. So see, it's gone again. Look at that. It's gone again on the light.
Yeah, it comes and goes.
But it's, you can see the line. See the line?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a color difference. Oh well. It's fixable.
That's perfect, Gabriel. So we're now 2,000 feet. Just approaching to 2,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Cabin crew, take your seats for landing, please.
All right, Captain. Oh yeah. So 3,500, approaching our altitude to 2,000 feet. We are going to tower has been told us to slow down to 180 and flaps 15.
180, flaps 15.
There you go. I did. Sorry,
and
I shouldn't do
we
it.
can get landing gear down if you want. Slow us down.
Landing gear down. So let's go and see it, and it goes green already. Automatic.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So now it's requiring flaps 30, and
Yeah.
then when it get to the flaps 30, it will turn green.
We'll turn green. 3,000. 1,000 to go. And you can see the airport right there. And that's the runway we're going to land.
All right, so let's call the speeds again. It's pretty close.
Yep, perfect, right there. Flaps 20. Our approach is select. Yeah, I can see our runway right there.
Radio altimeter.
This is good. So flaps 30, and speed 147 plus 5. All right, here we go. We're on final approach. Is 152 is a minimum speed, Gabriel. We're gonna just double check the caution light. All good. Flaps 30 and green. I'm gonna set that.
Still at 154. Okay.
Okay, and we close.
And we have auto landing if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take control, Captain.
Okay.
All right, I have control.
You have control.
1,000.
Approaching 06.
Correct. Runway in sight?
Not yet.
I was wondering what you were gonna say. What were you gonna
Oh,
say?
190.
500. 400. 300. Approaching minimums.
Runway in sight.
200. Minimums.
Runway in sight.
Yeah.
Confirm landing.
Confirm landing.
All right.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes applied. 100 knots. 80 knots.
Manual braking.
And I'm applying all the brakes.
Approaching 2.
And there we go.
We're gonna keep the momentum, and I still have control. Usually, Captain, you would be the one who taxing the plane to the taxiway.
Well, in this case, we have two tillers, so you can do that.
All right. So we're exiting on the first taxiway on the left here. We clear the runway right away.
Yep. We have an aircraft on the left there, but I think he's on the other one. The other
That's
taxi.
good.
Let's give it a little acceleration.
So
for me,
landing
Claudia.
checklist, Captain.
Landing checklist.
After landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Strobe lights are off.
Lights are
Off as required.
after landing. APU is on.
Turn on our APU. Start.
NDICE is auto. Check.
Off, off, off.
External lights as required.
All off for now. We just have the taxi lights on for the time being, Captain.
Okay, radar is off. Down here.
Radar is off.
Okay. Auto brakes are off. I'll do that. Speed brakes. Accelerate. I'll do that over here. And
Where's our gate?
Flaps up. Check.
This is our gate right there, Captain. Is this the one?
That one there. Let's follow that one there. Yeah.
Okay.
And transponder. You shut it off. Right?
Transponder is
Standby.
off. On standby.
A little tight turn here. All the way around. That'll do it. Parking brake.
Parking brake on, please.
Parking brake on. Now, fuel control switch is
So
off.
before we turn it off, we just double check that
Just-
the APU is
yes,
running.
I did
So we
that.
do have power. So fuel cut off on engine number 2 and engine number 1.
Parking brake set.
Parking brakes are set.
Seatbelt signs.
Before we took the seatbelt sign, we should turn the fuel pumps off.
Yep.
Now we can turn the seatbelt signs off, or passengers can go home.
All right, hydraulic systems off.
We're gonna turn the right electric and all the pumps off first, and then the C1, C2 off.
And you turned off the fuel pumps already. Good.
Yes, I did.
Beacon.
Beacon nav logo lights are off.
Flight director.
Flight directors are off.
You can leave those on.
Okay.
Well, you can turn
And we can open
the back door.
door behind us.
Yep.
The last thing for us to do is Wait for the flight attendants to.
Cabin crew. Take your seats.
Parking
Prepare for-
checklist complete. Very good.
Weather radar all off, and that will complete our checklist here, and we can now put the parking brake off. Okay, folks, thank you once again for watching us. Thank you, Captain Da Silva, Shorty.
Well, sure.
Andrew Plater, right behind us, controlling the cameras today from his YouTube channel called Falconer, and also Juliano De Luca from Go Live TV. And I forgot on the first one to say Chris Norowski from Flight ETA, our partners here. Thank you very much for your support. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope you had a great time. Thank you, Captain, for flying with me. It was a pleasure.
Yep.
And I'll see you guys on the next video next week. Take care. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.